What is up, YouTube? The hashtag VeryCoolGuys coverage of the Milwaukee NPS 2018 rolls on. As you could see, the next breakthrough is here. We were just made aware that there has been new information released about the high output battery line.
Dang.
Nick is here, is going to be helping us with the comments as usual. But we have a lot to cover. Let's get started. This is exciting times. Let me see here. So, we previously, yes, CC, this is breaking news. We want to go over it's great to have new tool offerings. It's great to have bigger and stronger and better tools that are capable of more and more. The problem is that if you don't have the battery technology to power them, okay, and over a sustained amount of time, what good are those tools? So Milwaukee has upped the game with their high output HD 12.0 battery. And a lot of people's question, if you hadn't seen the live stream yesterday where we touched on a little bit of everything from NPS 18 that we knew about, if you haven't seen that video, we'll link it here. Okay, today we're going to kind of focus on the batteries and the new offerings.
Yes, John, this is real news.
This is real news, John. It's very moist, although these are liquid. They are lithium ion cells, okay? So the liquid or the moistness may be kind of thick. So
James Drennan, what's up? CC Bradley, David Bucher's here.
Hello, David. So let's dive into the information. Okay.
That's Milwaukee calling.
It is actually. So let's read what they've released so far for the 12.0 battery. It says the M18 Red Lithium High Output HD 12.0 battery pack provides more power and runs 50% cooler versus M18 Red Lithium HD 9.0 battery packs. It kind of, I think the literature that has been released has changed somewhat. So it clearly says 50% more power and runs 50% cooler than the HD 9.0 battery pack. The massive increase in power elevates the performance of the entire M18 system and drives the next breakthrough in M18 fuel, generating the power of a 15-amp corded product. It delivers fade-free power and runs substantially cooler through heavy applications, allowing tradesmen to push their cordless tools harder and longer than before. Okay, so that is an enormous. If you have not seen, I mean, we're talking enormous runtime and power while running 50% cooler. The 9.0 battery was amazing in itself. The amount of runtime that you've got and the amount of power out of that 9.0 battery. If you haven't seen the testing that we did ourselves on the 9.0 battery, we'll link a video here for you to check out to see how amazing it is. So the claims from Milwaukee that this new 12.0 version or this all-new high-output HD 12.0 battery will provide 50% more power and run 50% cooler is mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. Now, with that being said, what size battery are we talking about with that much power? So let's take a look at the specifications. And what I'll do is I'll move over our 9.0 battery so you can see this if you're watching this post-production. We have our high demand 9.0 battery specifications here. Okay, we have a height of 3.4 inches compared to the new 12.0 battery, which has a height of 3.89 inches. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm giving you the correct information. We have a width of 3.1 inches compared to for the 9.0 compared to a width of 3.38 inches for the 12.0 battery. Now, we do not have specifics on length of the 12.0 battery. We know that the 9.0 battery is 5.1 inches. This is the big one, though, and they're not, let me see here. There it is. So we have a weight for the 9.0 battery at 2.4 pounds. So, and a weight of the 12.0 battery of 3.4 pounds. So basically, it's a full pound heavier. But the thing is that you're only a pound heavier for 50% more power. And I would think possibly, they say 50% more power. Does that include 50% more runtime from a battery that's in size not much larger than its 9.0 counterpart? It's high demand without the high output, but only weighing 1 pound more. I mean, it's pretty. The battery technology that they have squashed into this 12.0 battery is literally amazing. Literally amazing.
What's up, Roger the Electrician? What is up, Kevin Smith? What's up, Buchert? Jonathan M. Stuart Byron, what's up, man? Mr. J-Mac.
What's up, Mr. J-Mac?
King of the Crease is here. Jeff Rice is here. Texas Carpenter. CC. Keep it G, CC. Be a G, keep it G. Richard Garner said I'm going to turn into a fly. I don't know what that's about. Carlos De La Cruz is here. Yo, Carlos. We saw what you did.
Yo.
That was awesome, man.
So let's hit on that for a minute. And Carlos and everybody else that did it. Nick, if you wanted to squeeze in here, you can. Squash in here.
Thank you, sir.
So yesterday, a lot of people were asking, why are the Very Cool Guys not out at the event? Why are you here in the back office covering the event? Why are you not out there on the floor in Milwaukee?
It was a burning question.
And the reality was, we told you that if you want to see us there next year, make sure you're tweeting and Instagramming, tagging us at Milwaukee Tools. Hit them up on social media at Milwaukee Tools. We'd like to see coverage from the hashtag, from actually you could say at VCG Construction. We want to see coverage from the Very Cool Guys. We like the way they cover it. We like the way they review. Let them know on Twitter and Instagram that you want at VCG Construction at the event for 2019.
That's true. The problem is people say they watch it work, so just be careful. Find a quiet place. Just you know.
What happened?
Well, they're saying they're probably going to lose their jobs because they're watching the live streams too much.
Don't do that. But we're growing rapidly, so if you're in the construction fields and you're in Philadelphia,
Federer's here.
We might be able to give you a job. Yo, Federer's here. It just got better. So, moving back to the battery technology, this is kind of, I must have missed it, or it was just released today. I am not certain. So, I am breaking, and me and Nick are breaking this news out as we find it. And you know, maybe you saw it sooner. I don't know. I doubt it because we're on the cutting edge of the information.
We're on the cusp.
The cusp. we're the tip of the spear when it comes to the M18 red lithium ionization information.
Stuart Byron just upgraded. Just upgraded to Milwaukee over DeWalt. I guess he's in England.
Wow.
Says doesn't seem the same quality as the DeWalt stuff over here, but
really?
Yeah. So he's in Milwaukee now, though.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
So here's the deal. We were actually browsing the Milwaukee website earlier and realized that things were kind of being shuffled around, and what we found was a new 6.0 variant in the high output line. So a lot of people were asking yesterday, do you need that 12.0 battery for things like the impact driver and the drill to reach full power? Do you need to use high output batteries is it backward compatible and such? And we kind of were wondering the same thing. And for that smaller form factor, but those more powerful tools that are high output, Milwaukee has released the 6.0 high output variant. It says the M18 Red Lithium high output XC 6.0 battery pack provides 50% more power and runs 50% cooler versus the M18 Red Lithium XC battery packs. Now, this is the question. And we're going to look at the stats of the XC. I believe what they mean is the XC 6.0 that is not high output. So we're not just talking plain XC, 3.0 battery packs here. We're talking XC 6.0s that are not high output. This high output battery pack is providing 50% more power and runs 50% cooler than its XC 6.0 counterpart. The optimized combination of size and increased power provides a great solution for the entire range of M18 products. It delivers fade-free power and runs substantially cooler through heavy applications, allowing tradesmen to push their cordless tool harder and longer than before. Now, people were asking, do you need that 12.0 battery to run the table saw? Do you need it to run the chainsaw? Maybe you only have one. Maybe you only have one 12.0 battery. But maybe you have other tools that require maybe the 6.0 XC battery. Maybe you can pop that 6.0 battery into that table saw, into that chainsaw, while you're putting your 12 amp hour high output battery on a rapid charger, getting it up and ready for work again. If you did not want to have to buy the new 12.0 battery, separately. If you're looking to buy combo kits, generally that's how you get the best deals. So let's look here what it says about the standard. I mean, we could kind of let's compare them side by side. What do you think, Nick?
I think that sounds good. What's up, Andy Colonics?
Andy, yo. So this is the deal, though. So you think 6.0 and you think better technology. I mean, I agree, there is better technology, but does this high output technology come with a weight penalty and a size penalty? Let's find out. And this is why I like covering the NPS 18, with Milwaukee from behind the computer, because we're able to bring these comparisons to you, the side-by-sides.
Yes.
For you to see clear as day,
The specification nation.
It's
Richard Garner, I apologize. I am falling behind.
It's one thing to see. It's one thing to see two battery units, okay, and go, oh yeah, these two, look. But it's another thing to actually see the dimensions, to see the weights, so you understand. Hey, this battery's an extra pound. Hey, this battery's an extra 2 pounds. So kind of like this, the way this is unfolding here, our coverage of the NPS 18 from Milwaukee. Now,
TY Creations, what's up?
What's up, TY? As you can see, excuse me.
Wow. The
outgoing or the old non-high, it's not outgoing because they're going to continue to sell these items, but the XC 6.0 battery has a height of 2.8 inches, and its high output counterpart has a height of 3.22 inches. So it is taller. It's got a width, the XC 6.0 has a width of 3.1 inches. The high output counterpart has a width of 3.30 inches. So it is wider. The length on the standard XC 6.0 is 4.5 inches, whereas the new high output version is almost a full inch longer in length. I mean, that's substantial.
Yeah.
That extra length, inch of length, are they getting an extra cell in there?
What a long way.
What are they doing? But here's the big one, okay? With the extra power of your high output tools, you're going to need the weight of the high output battery. And the XC 6.0, okay, weighs in at 1.6 pounds, so about a pound and a half. the new high output battery is 2.3 pounds. So it's not a full pound more, okay, but it is substantially more. But it delivers a tremendous amount of more power.
That's true.
So, I mean, you have to ask yourself, if you require high output, if you require the power of corded tools, 15 amp corded tools, but you need cordless form factor, you're going to have to go with a battery pack that's about a pound more. I mean, I think it's a good trade. Cordless, but weighs a little bit more.
Vince, the M18 12.0 amp hour battery is bigger than your head.
It could be.
Richard Garner.
Richard, I have a pretty big head though, Richard.
I will testify.
Now,
Dale Reeves, what's up?
Hi, Dale. If you wanted to start to pre-order these batteries, and it's good to get in line if you're planning on upgrading your fuel tools to the newest offerings from Milwaukee.
Acme.
You can start to place your pre-orders for the 12.0 high demand, high output battery pack. It's right now. It's only $199
for the pre-order.
Only $199 for the pre-order. Okay, so I was expecting, the 9.0 batteries. Sometimes it's $169 at Depot right now. It's been out for a while. This pre-order for the 12.0 battery is only $199 at Acme Tools.
Yes.
So get in line, get it pre-ordered. Otherwise, once those pre-orders are filled, they might go out of stock. You never know how long it might take for you to actually get your hands on the 12.0s.
That's true.
My question is,
they're like hotcakes.
Do you, in the comments in the chat right now, I want to know, does everyone see themselves pre-ordering because of the unbelievable technology? It's going to be making people a lot more productive. It's going to help you get your job done faster, quicker, easier. Do you see yourselves investing and in this new 12.0 high output line? And do you see yourselves pre-ordering? I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know where your head is.
No, let me see. CC Bradley, boy, I'm being good. John HVAC. They're talking about the cells inside.
Yes.
And they want to know who the maker of the cells is. Is it Sony? Is it LG?
Is it Sony? No, it's Panasonic.
Sanyo?
A lot of times, Samsung. I believe there is Samsung cells that people are, they're highly acclaimed, but I do not know who the maker of the cells is presently. I guess
Samsung cells, says Federer.
I guess I do know.
Yeah.
So Samsung it is.
BV, holla.
Mike O'Neill, what's up, brother? So I got to tell you, this is amazing, amazing news. I got to tell you. So I thought maybe this was just a new one single battery offering. The high output was only going to be in the 12.0 line, only in the 12.0 offering, the high output. But they are offering it in the smaller. They are offering it in the smaller. That's not it either.
So how can, here's a question, another question. How would it run cooler? Like more ventilation, or how would it run cooler?
That's great technology. That's great. That's a great technology question. So the cells themselves are able to deliver more power. They're not under as much strain. They're not I guess they're not cycling as quick. So hence they would run cooler. It's not an overstressed battery. You start to overstress and drain that battery quicker and quicker and quicker. I believe it would generate more heat.
Okay.
So that's the reason it's running cooler.
John HVAC. Vince sees himself investing for sure with a smiley face. Richard Garner says he's going to buy the new M12 Fuel Gen 2.5-inch impact wrench with 250 foot-pounds of torque.
I'm thinking I'm going to pick that up as well. Seems very handy.
Daddy and daughter DIY. I will buy the 12.0, but I won't pre-order, says Andy Cole.
He will not wait for the pre-order. He will wait for it to come in stock.
Yes. Short answer is no, says Carlos De La Cruz. I like waiting for the sweet deals. So I guess he's going to wait for the 15 amp.
I'm Carlos. I'm with you on waiting for deals a lot of times. Yes, I agree.
Mike O'Neill, listen, Milwaukee said last year their battery platform will stay the same cell-wise for at least 10 more years. Good news for us. All they did with the 12.0 is add more cells. Jeffrey Massey, what's up?
Hello, Jeffrey. How are you?
Were we going to say something? They have to prove to me that they're much better. No pre-order for me. I'm Richard Garner. I'm with Richard Garner. I want the Gen 2 M12. Will the standard fuel tools wear out faster due to increased power? That's a good question, Stuart.
I don't believe so. Not at all. It does seem like a very good question. I think that you would put that high output battery on that tool, and you'd have more, a fuel tool. I want to say standard fuel tool at this point, okay? Because there seems to be the high output fuel tools at this point. So a standard fuel tool, you would put this high output battery on. You'd have the full amount of power. The standard fuel tool would deliver, but amazing runtime with it.
Yeah.
So I think the upgrade in battery technology is going to continue to propel the M18 line forward and really allow Milwaukee to just continue to innovate, it seems to me.
I mean, it's pretty exciting stuff.
I mean, we're talking 15 amp corded tool power with the portability of a cordless tool. I mean, I don't know if you guys are my age or you gang are my age, but when I was a kid, when I was younger, I'm not that old, but that's how it wasn't that long ago that cordless tools couldn't do what they're doing today. Milwaukee has pushed the boundaries and has really made other tool companies step up their game. The competition has created an explosion in battery technology, tool technology. This is really exciting stuff, everybody.
I would say, what's your stance on buying and investing in new tools? What's your stance?
My personal stance is I need to be able to make money with my tools. That is my stance. If it will make me money, I will buy it.
Now, here's the thing. Do you think these new battery upgrades and tools and offerings from Milwaukee would substantially be able to make you more money?
I think you need to weigh your time of entry, what your current tools are, what you're buying. Are you fitting a different crew? What type of work you're doing? I think this all goes into the decision-making process when purchasing new tool lines, new batteries, okay, outfitting your construction company. That's what you need to do. So, could it make you money? Yes. I think that if you're looking to maximize your dollars, you have to time all those purchases perfectly.
What's up, Nalu Rash?
How are you, Nalu?
So, Mike O'Neill actually asked this question. He said there's a video where some of the 12.0 batteries won't fit into the tools. So they had to create an adapter.
So Milwaukee is actually offering, I believe they're offering support. I'd have to pull it up. But they're offering support for tools that were bought and are under warranty that the 12.0 batteries do not fit presently. They're going to accommodate people. Whether, I don't know if it's, I'd have to pull up that information. We could discuss it some more in another video. I'm not prepared to answer that question. Okay. Whether we answer that right now or in another video very soon, we will get that answer for you. Matter of fact, write that down, Nicholas.
I will.
This way we don't forget to get the answer. But if some reason we do not give you the answer tonight or tomorrow or the day after, or if this is a question that's not related to the Milwaukee M18 NPS releases or their battery technology, you can always come and ask that question. Construction on Q&A Wednesday. We'll link the playlist here. You can go check it out where the Very Cool Gang interacts with us, asks us questions. We try to give them answers. If I don't know the answer, the Very Cool Gang in the chat gives their answers. It's a great community. The coolest community on all of YouTube. Everybody helps one another, and everybody's a G.
Everybody's a G.
Because we keep it G here.
Yes.
At Very Cool Guy.
We want to keep everybody
Construction.
involved and everybody as a part of the gang. We don't want to...
Yes. Kids included. There's nothing more exciting to me. I was talking to Someone in the comments came over from another channel, Tool Review Zone, who we're very fond of and friends with. We do collaborations with him. We'll link that video here, or videos here as well. But he came over. He was a subscriber over at Tool Review Zone, and we got to talking in the comments section. He says he's an 18-year-old apprentice, woodworking apprentice.
Yes.
And he's getting started in carpentry and all. And there's nothing more exciting than young individuals, young girls, young boys that are interested in working with their hands, are interested in tools, interested in creating stuff. So we keep it G-rated here for those younger people. I mean, people.
I will start linking.
People come on the live stream all the time and say, "Hey, I'm watching this with my children. Thank you for keeping it G-rated."
Yeah, and it happens all the time.
We appreciate it. We appreciate that you trust us with your children. Are there any other questions that we have?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking about these batteries.
Is there any other comments in the chat that we can address?
Let's see here. I'm looking.
Thank you, CC. I appreciate that. John HVAC said, Vince, don't curse anymore. He says, keep it G.
Yes.
Federer says, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And I want to say to everyone, yes, have a wonderful weekend. Our coverage of the NPS 18 will roll on. We're going to bring you minute to minute. We're going to be bringing you breaking information as we find out from the Milwaukee Corporation and our feet on the grounds. We have correspondents over at the NPS. We're covering back from here. We are bringing you the information as we get it, and it's transmitted to us back here at the home station.
Yes.
All right? So with that, I want to say thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're going to see you very shortly.
Everybody have a great day.
Have an awesome day, everybody.